And welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name's Ruben, and this is my review for Netflix's new comedy drama series, The Four Seasons. I'm here to tell you whether you need to spend your time watching this or whether you should skip it. So let's jump in. Three suburban couples vacation together each season, but tensions arise when one of the couples splits up and the husband brings a much younger woman on subsequent trips. So this comes from the creators of Lang Fisher, Tracy Wingfield, and Tina Fey, and stars Tina Fey, Will Forte. It's a sort of ensemble cast because you will know pretty much all of these main actors, and they're all fantastic, and they've done an amazing jobs. Coleman Domingo, Steve Carell, Erica Henningsen. There are just so many faces in this that I think you'll be like, wow, this is enough for me to try it. But when it comes to Tina Fey and Will Ferrell and Will Forte, sometimes there's a few of their projects, especially when it's on Netflix, that come across as I think they think that's funnier than it is. When it's forced, the writing feels like it's missing the mark, or it's just not for my demographic. And I have to say, when this first started, I was not into it. I didn't get it. I didn't understand what they were doing. Once you understand the reason that's called the Four Seasons, not just because it's the Vivaldi kind of comparison, when we get the drama with each vacation moments and those with the synopsis, characters are experiencing their life like flashpoints, and you get to be a fly on the wall, that is when this series really hits its strides. And it doesn't outstay its welcome either. It's a tight 8 episodes. They're just about half an hour each. And this is actually really funny. And it's funny in the way that life is funny. The writers have managed to capture something here that feels real. Even though I thought, yeah, there's no ways I'm going to be able to relate to these people. They all have ridiculously well-paid jobs. They are able to go on vacation to expensive places every season. Like, who does that? And these guys are, got big mansions, big expensive cars. Everything just feels like, it's out of touch for us to like these characters, to root for them. The problem is they feel very grounded. They feel like real people. Every actor really brings their A game. The comedy comes, like I said, because of the drama that unfolds. Steve Carell this is one of the best performances I've seen from him in a long time. He nails the awkwardness of life, the wanting to be free from what he feels is the shackles that's become part of his life. And when he steps out and tries to do something different, the friendship group then kind of cracks, and we see that because of that crack, everything else in the rest of the friendship group, their marriages, their relationships, what they've been holding on to, when not dealing with, we get to see all of that drama out and shine brilliantly. Now, it's 100% sort of a soap, but because the writing from our creators, it makes it funny and just somewhat better. It's filmed great, nothing to like, oh, this is cinematography, this is art. But it's filmed in a way that makes the personal moments really personal. The comedic moments caught well. And you're always kind of wanting to know what's going to happen next season. Every 2 episodes is a season of the year. And I was surprised at how much I was invested when there's an emotional moment. There's a few emotional moments in this, but a one that has some weight to it. At the end of the day, this series was telling something poignant without being forceful. It was talking about being human and not saying that any one particular person is right. It's just how messy life can be. My only negative is a negative on the writing of Hollywood, and I say Hollywood, but I just mean writing creators for TV series and movies for the last 50, 40 years. We've sort of been stuck in the way of how couples communicate to each other, and that's well, at least written for TV, they don't communicate with each other. So what ends up happening is you create or force a drama written in a certain way so that you can have your couples experience something comedic because they didn't talk to each other. And that feels like a little bit of weak writing, but that's not just this series. almost everybody does that. My wife and I were talking. We've been married almost 25 years now. Our marriage wasn't always fantastic, and every marriage goes through ups and downs. What makes your marriage work is different for everybody. But the communication is so key. There was a point in our marriage when we decided we would check in with each other every day. How you doing? Call each other up on our shit, not let things stew. And because we've done that, we are in such a much better place in our relationship. I wish that there was some more realistic writing in relationships rather than just have things go for comedic effect. Because I feel like that would feel much more poignant, much more guttural when these emotional things happen, regardless. It just felt like they're writing for a reaction in some of those places. So as much as I enjoyed it, I do feel like we could do better as a whole as writers. But, what do I know? I haven't written for a TV series. Those are just my opinions, how I thought. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on this. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to give this 3.75 Nicolas Cages out of 5.
I guess I was pretty horny.
Almost a 4, but not quite. I enjoyed it. Not sad that I watched it at all. Had a good time with this. Was surprising. Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long on Tuesday.